back to Euphoria. Let's see what we got here. Yes, we're getting the Cassie episode. This is what I'm talking about.
He really loved them all.
When you say loved them all, do you mean like all the women or just his wife and daughter?
Her dad always
Oh, that's so cute.
and for a while,
Trust me.
and it wasn't just her body that changed, but the rest
A
of the
little
world
creepy,
too.
but what happened to the dad? Okay.
You really filled out.
You
Sassy Cassie.
disgusting. So gross, dude.
And her
A lot of
getaway
families do,
all
but
parents kind of fight. Started 9th grade.
yeah, I don't know if everyone fights like that.
I just think he didn't want the responsibility of being a father.
So he bailed on them.
And that's why you left.
Well, it's none of your fucking business. Like, how do you just bail on your kids?
Then one night,
You know, I thought I felt bad for Cassie before, but this backstory is,
and
incredibly
even though she was
sad.
excited to see him,
about you.
Ah, shit, dude.
Number you text.
Miss you, okay?
But it also seems like he kind of led himself down that path, like, way before the drugs were ever even involved. Nah, what
he
the
said
fuck
he
are you
needed
doing
a few
now?
things.
He's just gonna steal some shit so he can get some money so he can get more drugs. That's fucked. And to bring your daughter into that, like, that's low. Oh, this poor girl. Jesus Christ, dude.
She fell.
After all that bullshit, I hope she does follow her passion with ice skating. Like, can't tell if this is real or this is one of
She might
Rue's,
be
like,
alone.
imaginings, but if it is, she looks like she's really good at it.
And he fell in love with her. And even
But
though
they're
things
just
weren't
chilling.
perfect, he loved
Sorry,
her for who she was.
that line
And
bothers
even
me
though
so
she'd made a
much.
couple of mistakes.
Oh, shit. I will say, I've tried to watch Love Island
people
and I
may
just
find that
can't stand it.
depressing.
Like, listen to yourself. It's fucking exhausting.
Aw, damn it, Lexi. I know where she's coming from, but that's not what's going on here. Shit.
Makes the whole concept of living feel like one long, sadistic joke.
Well, when you put it that way.
But about 50 texts, she didn't respond.
All while Nate and
I could tell
Maddie
something
are
bad had
just
happened.
living it up.
And that it had
So
something to do with Nate.
fucked.
And I was putting together the pieces of the puzzle.
Thank God someone is.
I
That's
wasn't gonna
actually
stop
pretty
until I
cool.
got the truth.
Fuck you two. Fuck the both of you.
And when I say texting, I don't just mean regular fucking texting.
Okay, you're
They were sexting.
sort of on the right track.
Yeah, that's like the definition of catfishing.
Do you know what his name was?
It's like that's what I just said.
Nate Jacobs?
Is assault really a lighter sentence than statutory rape?
Filter.
Yes, I am.
But look at Rue figuring it out. That's what I'm talking about.
She fell for him. That's why she fucking testified.
No, not. You're so close,
I'm a
Rue.
fucking
You're
genius.
so
Hey, Mom!
close.
I'm a fucking genius!
Fuck.
And I need you guys to promise me not to
No one
say
cares
a
about your
single
advice,
fucking
Maddie. You
word.
can leave.
We dated?
Wow, you don't even remember that?
Yeah, in 6th
Fuck you, Daniel.
grade. You cannot tell McKay. But it's not like
Maddie, you don't get to say
Kissing
anything
is
about
worse.
honesty.
It's
Like,
so much more
shut the
intimate.
fuck
and if
up.
anybody brings it up,
It's not like you guys are gonna be together forever.
Kat, what
Kat,
the fuck
yeah,
is your problem?
Why are you being such an
You're
asshole?
being a bad friend now.
World Star!
Why? Because I will sit and listen to you broken up with 1,000 times.
It was
Ooh.
literally the lowest
Fucking
point.
mean. Maddie, ever since I've
You know,
met you,
I
all
actually
you
have
talk about
to,
is yourself, your clothes,
I have to
your
agree with
boyfriends,
Kat a
whatever
little bit right
superficial
here.
shit you think is so fucking important.
Yeah.
I mean, you both have a point. I'm gonna give this one to Kat, though. Just because fuck you, Maddie. Aww. What happened to this show? It started off with me just enjoying everything, and now I just feel so bad for fucking everybody.
Dude, right now I just need you to leave me the fuck alone, alright?
Come on, your sister's really trying to be there for you. Fall down the stairs, trip, and die.
Look, Nate, I just hope it didn't teach you the wrong lesson.
Well, I'm almost 100% positive that it did. But I appreciate the fact that he's like, I know you didn't deserve to get out of this, so, yeah, it's a problem.
Forever young.
Sounds like a lot of bullshit.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
How dare you speak to someone like that?
Who? Rick, I sincerely apologize for telling you to go fuck yourself.
Jules, you got people right here that you can talk to.
Bigger than any of us can even fucking see.
It's unfortunate because she really is onto something, but the way she sounds,
Right now,
I bet no one's gonna believe her.
I can see.
Word.
Word.
What you worried about my guns for?
Gonna scare the shit out of Nate?
Okay, you could use one to scare Nate Jacobs.
Yes. Like, that's a terrible idea, but yes.
Are you serious?
Sit down and shut the fuck up.
I do love Fez. Wow.
Yo, Rue.
Oh, shit. Just go into a different room. Rue. Please don't go out here again. Rue.
Yo, I'm just...
That's why you in love.
Oh, my anxiety. I can't handle this shit.
10%.
At least she got out of there in time. Yeah, Mouse is, like, gonna be a problem. I don't know how big of a problem, but I'm guessing in season 2 he'll be back.
All you can think about is how life has always been this way.
This is a very accurate portrayal of depression, to be
And will
totally
only
honest.
continue to be this way.
I've never taken a train before. I'd like to. And I'm glad she's got a nice friend, but I'm getting very flirty vibes out of this.
I look adorable.
How are you able to do makeup in that kind of lighting?
I'm pregnant.
Ah, shit.
What?
Okay, I'm really gonna need you to approach this better than you've approached many things before.
I'm not
Like-
even ready to be a dad. I
Look,
don't know if that's selfish to say or whatever, but children are fucking scary.
I mean, he's not exactly handling it the greatest, but I
wanna talk
cannot
about it?
blame
So here
him
we are, we're
because,
talking
yeah,
about
that
it,
is
but I
some
say we
scary
don't
shit.
do it.
I just wanted to dream about it for a minute.
Oh, that's so sad. Fuck, dude. Why is Cassie such a sad goddamn character? Don't like that he didn't really
For some reason, your screen
give
is
her
blocked. Should I
the
call you
comfort
back?
she needed until after she was like, yeah, I'm probably gonna get an abortion, but
okay.
that's...
Can you get me a mango LaCroix
Get it yourself.
and those cherry rolls?
Ooh, come on, Fez. Do something, please.
You keep fucking with Rue and her friends, and I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, shit. Hell yeah. I don't think Nate fully got that message, but I 100% believe Fez will do that. You're gonna end up in the fucking
I know
hospital
what
if you
you're
don't
thinking.
take care of this.
Rue, this is insane.
This camera work always impresses me. It's so good. And I'm not trying to shit on them or anything, but they went through a lot of effort to, like, you know, do their makeup and everything just to go to a place where you can't even see it. I'm just saying. Think you got it made. No. 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 Stop. Incorrect. Motherfucker. Jules, I want to be on your side so bad, but you know this is wrong. Man, fuck going to the bathroom. Just piss yourself at this point.
Jules.
He looks weirdly kind of good with me.
What are you doing here?
I know you're going through a lot right now, Jules, but you cannot be cheating on Rue. This is really disorienting what they're doing with the lighting, but I like it a lot.
Yeah, I'd like to report a crime.
Oh my god. Note to self, you can't threaten him. You just have to actually kill him. Oh, that's gonna make me cry, dude. That's so sad.
Fuck, bro.
I just bought all that shit from...
Come on, bro. Hurry up for real, man. Bro.
Every situation just keeps getting worse.
I think I need to go back on medication.
How does that even work for someone who's in rehab? Oh, well, now that I can see the makeup, it actually looks pretty good.
Every single night.
Why? Fantastic episode, but why? Why must everything suck so much? Another episode of Euphoria, another absolute shit show for all the characters. So this was Cassie's episode, but once again, just like with McKay's, I feel like she was not the main focus of the episode, which I do have a bit of a problem with. I think she was more of a focus in her own episode than McKay was in his, but it still seems like Rue and Jules were like the main focus of it all. Which I suppose if you boil it down, it makes sense, because if there are two main characters, it's going to be Rue and Jules. But at the same time, Nate was 100% the focus of his own episode. Kat was the focus of hers. So I just find it a little frustrating that McKay and Cassie seem to be the ones that are just consistently overlooked. But like I said, they did give her more to do in her own episode than they gave McKay in his. And goddamn, her story is so goddamn depressing. I mean, just her backstory alone, how her dad leaves her and her family, slowly starts to just kind of wean them out of his life, then gets himself into a situation where he has to turn to painkillers and then ends up getting addicted to drugs, and then just cuts his whole family out of his life 100%. Like, it makes so much more sense as to why Cassie gets like so attached to those around her. And then of course there's her current problem of now being pregnant and more than likely is going to get an abortion. I don't know if she's going to go through with it or not. And it still frustrates me that McKay only really comforted her after she said, like, yeah, I'm not going to keep it. Because like I said, his reaction to it, it's completely understandable. If someone were to come up to you when you're, you know, that young, saying, hey, I'm pregnant, yeah, that's pretty terrifying. And your first instinct is probably to get pretty upset. But I still have a problem with the fact that he only comforted her, really was thinking about her after he realized that he was in the clear. But I'm glad she went to her mom about everything there at the end. I have mixed feelings on her mom, but it seems like she does care pretty deeply for her daughters, which is a lot more than you can say about her dad. And then there's Rue's storyline dealing with bipolar disorder, going from manic to depressive, which I actually think was done very well. I've dealt with periodic depression throughout my life, so I can't really speak to the manic side of things. But when it comes to depression, it was pretty damn spot on. Just how all time seems to blend together. Happy memories just seem to fade away to the point where you can only remember the bad parts of your life. And just simple, mundane things like taking care of yourself just seem so pointless that you just don't do them. And then everything going on with Jules, while once again it was frustrating, but still, I 100% feel for her. And I understand why she's doing all this, because I mean, she's going through a lot right now. On top of the reservations that she's already had with being with Rue, dealing with everything going on with Nate and what he did to her, it's just too much for her to handle all at once. Obviously, I don't support the fact that she cheated on Rue. And I don't want to hear no bullshit like, oh, they're not exclusive. Like, don't, shut up. She cheated on Rue, but I understand why she did it. And I'm hoping she'll either at least never do it again or, you know, be upfront about what happened to Rue, but we'll see. I mean, next episode is the finale, so I'm curious to see how many storylines resolve or how many of them are left on a cliffhanger for season 2. Then there was Kat's storyline, which was very minor in this episode, but good God, was it incredibly uncomfortable. I love seeing her call Maddie out on her bullshit, and as much as I despise Maddie at the moment, she did call Kat out on hers as well, so, you know, fair play on both their parts. Yeah, her whole scene with the anonymous person she was doing the webcam show for was really, really creepy. Glad she ended it when she did, but she still got fully undressed before that happened. I'm worried about the consequences that are going to come about from that, or if she's just going to end up doing another show for him. Like, I don't know. She's in a pretty low spot right now. I mean, kind of everyone is. And then, of course, there's the whole situation that happened with Fez and Nate. I can't. Every single time, I think, maybe this is it. Maybe this is the moment Nate is gonna fucking get it. And then he always turns it around. Like, I'm really hoping that Fez was able to flush all those drugs before the cops get in. But even if he did, then he's got a serious problem because he just spent all his money buying all that shit. He's not going to be able to sell it. He's not going to be able to deal with Mouse next time he shows up. So either way, he's like super fucked right now. Thank you, Nate. You've now ruined 3 people's lives. Cinematography in this episode was spectacular as always. There were 2 shots in particular that really stood out to me. First one in the episode was when the garage door opens for Cassie and like the whole bottom half of her body is lit with like the blue light of, you know, the nighttime, and then there's the yellow light that comes on from the garage just like right at her neck. It was really, really good. I love the lighting and the cinematography on the show. It's so good. And then there was the moment where Jules and her friends go into the club. Like, they take the drugs, the camera flips over top of them and goes into the club upside down, then flips back to right side up while they're inside the club. It was awesome. Music-wise, another great episode. I feel like there was less copyrighted music in this episode than normal, but there was still a good amount of it. And I love the score of the show as well as the music that they end up choosing for each episode, so it didn't disappoint, as it has never done. As for acting in this episode, I gotta give it to Sydney Sweeney, who plays Cassie. I mean, honestly, Zendaya, Hunter, and Barbie also did like amazing jobs in this episode, but I think I gotta give it to Sydney because she really sold it to me during the scene when she told McKay about her pregnancy, and also when she was telling her mom about it, and just seeing her hold all those emotions back with McKay, but then just let it all out with her mom. Like, I thought that was really solid acting, so she wins it for this one. Editing and pacing was once again fantastic. They bounce around between a lot of characters. Here in these last couple episodes, it seems like they bounce around a little bit less to focus on certain storylines more. And the only times I really have a problem with that are in these last 2 episodes where the supposed main character of the episode is not given the focus I think that they deserve. But aside from that gripe, it's just so good. The way they intercut various character struggles, like showing the parallels of them and also how different each situation is. It's great. Overall, I'm going to give this episode a 9.3 out of 10. It was incredibly good. It's still really frustrating, but I don't know why this one was less frustrating than the last one in terms of character decisions. Because this one, to me, seemed to have less situations where characters were doing something where I was like, why the fuck are you doing that? And more just like, yep, well, that's pretty much the only option you have. This just sucks, man. But yeah, it was really, really solid. I cannot wait to see what the finale brings. And then the special episodes after that. And I'm glad that when season 2 rolls around, I'll be able to watch it as it airs and, you know, be a part of all the hype that comes with that. Because this show is really, really good. It's one I wish I hadn't slept on for as long as I did. So I can't wait for the next episode. It's going to be the finale. It should be good. And that is about it.